What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Before I start, I would like to express my sincerest condolences to the family of Diogo Jota and André Silva, his brother. Both of them unfortunately passed away in a car accident on July 3rd. Diogo Jota was 28 and his brother was 25. I heard the news in the morning and I was completely shocked. I know Liverpool are supposed to be Chelsea's rivals, but this goes beyond rivalry. This goes beyond everything. I mean, two young boys have lost their lives. Two sons have been taken away. Two brothers, two cousins, two nephews, two grandchildren have been taken away from their loved ones, from their friends. It's sad. It's very, very sad. He was one of those players that I couldn't hate at Liverpool. I just saw him play and I was just happy. Like he was one of those players that I wish could have been at Chelsea. And yeah, he was such a promising player. He had a bright future ahead of him. I'm very sure his brother also had a bright future ahead of him as well. And he was always happy whenever he played. He was always energetic, even though Arne Slot wasn't picking him regularly, he was coming off the bench. He wasn't really perturbed. He wasn't lashing out in the media. He wasn't lashing out on social media. He was just doing his work and enjoying his game. And it's sad that he's been taken away from us. But everything happens for a reason. I know that's not what a lot of people want to hear, but I believe everything happens for a reason, and it's sad. And football will miss a really, really great player and a person. And apparently, he got married to his long term girlfriend just 10 days before he passed away. He has three children with this woman, beautiful woman, and yeah, it's very, very sad. The footballing world have poured in tributes. The games in the Club World Cup, they always pay tribute to him before it starts. He was buried on Saturday, and many footballers, the Portuguese team, managers, and friends from Liverpool came to pay their last respects. And it's very sad. It's very sad. I was so shocked. I couldn't even believe it. I opened YouTube and the first thing I saw was BBC's thumbnail, and then the caption was Diogo Jota died in a car accident, and may their souls rest in peace, and may God give his family the strength that they need and require to go through this difficult moments. The next agenda on this weekly update is the Club World Cup, and Chelsea beats Palmeiras 2-1 in the Club World Cup quarterfinals to progress to the semi-finals. It was a very, very interesting game, and yeah, the first half was all Chelsea, and Chelsea were dominating the first half. Cole Palmer scored a beautiful goal, received the ball, took a beautiful turn, ran past two defenders, and slotted it beautifully in the left hand side of the goal. But couldn't do much about it. In the second half, Palmeiras came in very strong. They came in very, very strong, and Esteval scored their equalizer. So it was mixed emotions. So I was happy to see Esteval, who is a Chelsea player, and that was his last game for Palmeiras before he joins Chelsea. It was nice to see him score, but he scored against us, so it was difficult to express both emotions. The game in the second half was very, very tight. Palmeiras were trying very hard to score. Chelsea were also trying very hard to score. Both goalkeepers were good on the night, but we got a stroke of luck in the dying minutes of the second half. Malo Gusto, who was excellent in the game, by the way. Malo Gusto and Santos were very, very excellent in the game. I know I give Malo Gusto a lot of stick here, but this game he was really good. And so he quicked in across that deflected off the Palmeiras defender and into the net. And I also think the keeper could have reacted better because the ball moved. It didn't move that fast, but sometimes I don't know. I think it's like a brain thing. You've already decided you're going here, and then all of a sudden the ball deflects and goes there. No matter how slow it moves, probably your body is just stuck in the direction that you chose to go in. So really, that's what happened. But it was fortunate for us. We got the win and we qualified to the next stage of the competition. The only downside is that Cole and Dilap got yellow cards that ruled them out of the semi-final. Definitely Chaloba will be starting that game. Tosin to also be starting. If Badiashile is not fit, then we'll see a defensive pair of Tosin and Chaloba. And with the lap out, it means Jackson's coming back into the into the team. He hasn't really played after his red card against Flamengo. This time, because the lap is not around, he might play. Or probably Nkuku also might get the nod. You never know. So if we face Fluminense in the semi-finals of the Club World Cup, and yeah, we are facing Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva has been very inspirational for them. I've been seeing some of his performances, and I saw a clip of him talking with them in the dressing room, and it was just inspirational, man. It was just inspirational. I just hope Chelsea employ this man in some capacity after he retires. We need this man in the squad. We need this man at Chelsea. We need this man to really motivate these boys and to really inspire these boys to give their best on the pitch. The clip I saw of him inspiring his teammates was just fantastic. It was just fantastic. And we're going to face him. I hope we beat them, but it's just they just move different. They beat Inter Milan in the round of 16. Then they beat Al Hilal, who beat Man City, by the way, in the round of 16. So yeah, they just move. They're just moving different. I just hope Chelsea are able to dig in deep to beat them. So far, it's been good in the Club World Cup, and I just hope we go to the top. If you had asked me before the competition started that Chelsea would get to the semi-finals, I wouldn't have believed you, to be honest. Because yes, we finished the season strong though, but with the teams that were in the Club World Cup, all of them had very, very good, solid teams. So it was difficult for me to see Chelsea the way we finished with our squad that wasn't really that strong. Yes, we have a strong set of players, but we don't have a strong unit. Like with them playing together as a team, we don't have that yet. But I'm really happy that we've gotten this far and I'm going to support them all the way. I hope we go all the way to win this competition. Like imagine Chelsea winning this competition, best of its kind in this format. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. So we face Fluminense in the semi-finals. I think we play on Tuesday at 7 p.m. GMT. I just hope that we go all the way. So next we move to the transfers, and Chelsea have signed two new boys. Firstly, Chelsea announced Joao Pedro earlier in the week, and Joao Pedro joins us from Brighton on a 7 to 8 year deal for around I think 50 to 60 million pounds. He's been very good for Brighton at his time there, and he joined the team. He joined the team in America. He did his medicals and signed a contract in America, and then joined the team. And he played in the latter part of the second half against Palmeiras, and he almost got an assist. I think he should have even gotten a goal because before he even passed the ball to Madueke, I thought he should have shot. I thought he should have taken that shot and at least tried to score, and he would have probably got a goal on his debut. But he decided to pass to Madueke, and Madueke was on target, to be fair, and the keeper denied him. So it was a good outing from him. His few minutes that he came on for Chelsea, he really, really impressed. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what he does for us in the seasons to come. The second player that we announced, I think we announced him just today, Jaimie Gittens joins us, also on a 7 year deal, but for 48.5 million pounds with I think 3.5 million pounds add-ons. I think it depends on how well we do in the Champions League or whether we win a trophy. I'm not sure yet. And he's also a very good prospect too as well. People say that we have a lot of players, but we need players in this packed season ahead of us. You're going to play in the Champions League, you're going to play in the Carabao Cup, you're going to play in the FA Cup, you're going to play in the Premier League. We need players so that we don't stretch the team thing. So everybody's going to be playing, and we are going to be also definitely selling some players off. We're going to be loaning some players off. So yeah, there's still going to be space for a lot of these new players to feature. Remember, Esteval is also joining Chelsea for next season. He's cup tied, so he can't play for Chelsea in the see it in the Club World Cup, same as Jaimie Gittens. He also can't play for Chelsea as well because they were tied to teams that already played in the Club World Cup. So they'll just have to rest and wait when next season starts or pre-season starts, and they can join Chelsea. Noni Madueke has been linked to Arsenal. Arsenal are interested in Noni Madueke. I don't know about Noni Madueke. Sometimes he's not consistent, but he's still a very, very good player. He has scored some very, very important goals for us in the season. So I would be sad to let him go. I would really be sad to let him go. And he's a good winger. Sometimes he's frustrating. Sometimes he does too many touches on the ball. He takes too many touches on the ball, doesn't release the ball early enough. And sometimes too, he's good. He makes the right decisions and scores a goal here and there. Pedro Neto has stepped up his games so much that it makes Madueke really look little in comparison. But Madueke also has to step up his game because Pedro Neto has just been on fire in this Club World Cup. So yeah, well, let's see how it goes. I don't want to lose Madueke, but if we should lose Madueke and get suitable replacement for him, I don't really mind him going to Arsenal. But a player that has been confirmed moving to Arsenal is Kepa Arrizabalaga. He has joined Arsenal on a permanent transfer from Chelsea. Remember, we loaned him out last season and now he has joined Arsenal on a permanent transfer. I don't know why Arsenal keeps signing Chelsea players or Chelsea rejects. They never really do well at Arsenal. David Luiz, Peter Cech, Jorginho, Willian, and the list goes on. All the best to Kepa at Arsenal, not when he plays against us. I just hope Petrovic comes back to come and fill that position. We are still struggling to find a goalkeeper who is good enough to be our number one. Sanchez, I don't want to talk about Sanchez today, but yeah, I'm hoping Petrovic comes back to fill that position. We don't sell him off. We let him fill that position and give him a chance next season. That's been it for the weekly updates. I'm sorry that I started on a sadder note, but that's how this week has been for me. Even though I'm not a Liverpool fan, it really hits me that this guy is gone. And yeah, the footballing world is definitely going to miss him. Thanks so much for watching the video. Let me know if I missed anything in this weekly updates. Of course, I can't talk about every transfer room. I'm just talking about the confirmed ones, the main ones here. I'm looking forward to the semi-final of the Club World Cup. We definitely have a chance of going to. We can either meet Real Madrid or PSG in the final. That's going to be very interesting, very, very interesting. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, kindly subscribe, give the video a like, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, stay safe.